welcome back to TMX Brick Notes. I am Martin, and I've got the most up-to-date news for March 2nd, 2014. So let's take a look. First up, for all of you animators out there, Fancy Pants has another brick filming competition for March. This one's all about slapstick comedy, so I'll have a link and you can go check it out. Star Wars fans are definitely looking forward to the May the 4th promotion. It's still a little early, but Brick Fanatics and Groove Bricks have both released photos of the main big set that should be released along with that promotion, and it looks like it's going to be the Sand Crawler. Looks like it's going to have a heavy price tag. If you were watching on Brick Queen, I think she was saying it's going to be well over $300 just based on the amount of parts alone. Now, the photo is said to be leaked from the upcoming visual dictionary that Star Wars has released in the past and is planning to release again. And according to the brickfan.com, it is from the visual dictionary, updated and expanded. It's going to include what was in the past dictionary, plus whatever has been released in the last 5 years, including the Sandcrawler, which will be upcoming, the Ewok Village, the Micro Fighters, and everything else that has to do with Star Wars. So pretty awesome stuff there. Again, May the 4th is the official Star Wars day around the world. But LEGO actually starts their promotions that earlier in the week, April 28th. So it runs all week. So be ready for that all week long. Speaking of wars, Brick Warriors tweeted just this morning that they have released new Roman armor. So if you check out their website, they've released what is called Lorica Segmentata, and it's new Roman armor. So it's over the shoulders and the front and back plates. So it looks really cool. I just thought that was pretty neat, so I wanted to include it. You can go check it out. They do ship worldwide. Your LEGO promotions for the month are the Martian Manhunter. So in the United States and Canada, when you spend $75 or more, you will receive a free Martian Manhunter, an exclusive minifig. In the UK, it's 50 pounds or more, which is the equivalent to about $83 US. In Norway, it's 500 krone or more, which is the equivalent, again, to $83. And in Australia, it's 100 Australian dollars or more, which is the equivalent to $89. I feel bad for Australia sometimes because I know that sea cow is much more expensive, and it's not at that same level as the United States. But one thing that the United States customers aren't even filled in on is the inside tour. So I heard a few people talking about it, including Brickzar recently, and the inside tour is actually a promotion from the LEGO website in Europe and Australia, but not in the United States. So we're missing out on something at least. All right, so in Germany, Australia, Norway, Italy, Denmark, and the UK, to name just a few, one of the promotions for the month is to enter a competition to get into the inside tour. Now, if you're unfamiliar with the inside tour, this is a step above just a regular tour factory. This is a very exclusive and very expensive tour of the LEGO company itself. In 2014, there are only 4 tour dates. That's it. 2 in May and 2 in June. But they are awesome. They're actually 3 or 4 days in length. For instance, in May, the dates are said to be May 6th through 9th, May 20th through 23rd, and then in June 10th through the 13th, and June 17th through the 20th. So, what are you going to do? Well, you get, you get a once-in-a-lifetime experience according to past participants, and you get to go see Ole Kirk Christensen's original home, along with an exciting exhibition of LEGO sets and models that can be dated all the way back to 1932. You will also get to meet LEGO designers who introduce you to what they do on a daily basis, which I think would just be amazing. And again, they're going to provide you with just a full experience, a behind-the-scenes tour. Very amazing stuff. So 2014, it's too late to register. The registration, I believe, starts in November and then goes for the next year. So if you want to go next year in 2015, look for November as a time to register and be prepared to shell out some money. In Dutch krone, it costs 13,000 Dutch krone, which is the equivalent of about 2,408 US dollars. So if you're looking to have like a father-son go on this tour, it's close to $5,000 US dollars. Pretty amazing. Also, just to cue you in on this, you have to be at least 7 years old, and if you're only 7 to 14, you have to be accompanied by an adult. But again, it is very cool. It looks like it's a Tuesday through Friday thing. You get to stay in a hotel Legoland. They do provide meals and so forth. And they give you an exclusive set. For instance, sets of the past have included the molding machines, the Piper airplane, and just last year, the Billy Thompson truck. Now, you probably don't know what I'm talking about because you're like, well, I've never seen those for sale on Lego or Walmart or Target or whatever. That's because they're so exclusive. But you can go look at these on Brickset. Brickset has them shown, and it even says what years they were released. Speaking of Brickset, it is an excellent website. If you haven't checked it out, go do so. It's got a list of all the Lego sets ever released, and if you want to keep track of your own Lego sets, you can enter them into the website and do so. Now, what's interesting about this is just this last week, I was watching the YouTube series Beyond the Brick, episode number 105, and they actually interviewed the main man behind Brickset. It's Hugh Millington, and I believe he's from the United Kingdom because he is a founding member of the the Brickish Association. So, just a lot of cool stuff there. I wanted to mention him, and go check that out. It is an excellent interview. Okay, quick local news for me coming up this week on Monday, quiz number 7 on Tuesday. Every Tuesday I do a vlog. On Wednesday I'm going to do my weekly Lego haul. And then again on Thursday I will do news. Again, every single Sunday and Thursday I do news and answer a question from one of you as a viewer. So if you have a question, please let me know. This week's question comes from a loyal viewer, Lego 360 Official. And he actually asks a 3-parter. So we're going to answer, hey, TMX, when did you start building Lego? B, what set did you start with? And C, did you have a dark age? Excellent questions. So when did I start building with the Lego? I would say about 5 years old, which is all the way back to 1984. The first set that I can remember is the Knight's Castle. So if you're familiar with the Black Falcons, I believe that's right around the time they were first released. So that was when we started getting the real horses and the gray castles and all that cool stuff. I can still remember putting that together in my grandma's house. It was so awesome. And I still have all the pieces, but they're scattered throughout everything. You even saw some of them if you checked out that terrible mock that I did of that, boat. What set did you start with? Well, that Knight's Castle is the first one that I can remember. Now, I do have sets that are actually older than that, and they're actually still put together, so I don't think those are what I started with. I think I just got them later. And then finally, did you have a dark age? Yes, I did. And it wasn't completely pitch black dark, but when I got into high school and college, I pretty much neglected the Lego. I didn't have to store it in a closet or an attic somewhere. It got to stay intact in my parents' basement, which is where most of it still is, in a totally different part of the country. But anyways, I kind of walked away and did not play, definitely didn't play with it, and really didn't buy hardly anything. Now, my dark age was a long amount of time, so I'll probably do another video to explain more about what I went through. But quickly, I'll say that it lasted about 10 years, maybe 12 or 13. And during that time, I did buy a few Lego sets, but it was just a small amount here or there. Anyways, thank you very much to Lego 360 Official for asking those questions. And again, if you have any questions, please leave those in the comments. Just put Ask TMX or something. If you don't want to be mentioned in a video, just send me a private message and I can answer you that way. In the meantime, thank you very much to everyone that is subscribed, and I'll catch up with you guys next time. See ya!